Zam, my people, you're not tuned in to me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look man, bang the like button. Bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story. Yo, you already know I'm back with another one on Me TV 1.0. You already know, man. Hit that like button, hit that sub. Show me some love, man. It's free. You already know. Do it for me. You already know. You heard me? But yeah, man, today you already know who we got it, man. We got the biggest cat fight in the industry right now. We got Nicki Minaj versus Megan Thee Stallion. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Nicki Minaj is no stranger to any type of controversy throughout her luxurious and long career in the rap industry, right? And you know, she had words for many different people, and it's not that she had words. It's the simple fact that she comes along with a whole hornet's nest that they call the barbs. You feel me? And when she come for you, it's not just her coming for you, it's the fans really coming for you, as well as Nicki Minaj herself. And I said that to say in the most recent situation with Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion has now witnessed this. Now mind you, I'm not for the beef, right? But Megan Thee Stallion has put out a diss track. And she said whatever she said. She didn't say anyone by name, but I guess it must have struck a nerve and a real chord in Nicki Minaj. And only probably the information that was on the song, only probably them two and a few other people might have known. So it probably wasn't hard to narrow down about who she was talking to. But let me say this. The things that happened since the initial record was released has been none other than utterly, how could I say, it's Nicki Minaj showed that she is a heifer. Now take that for what it's worth. I'm saying that in a place of a word I don't want to say, so I'm gonna leave that to y'all imagination. Not only did she ridicule Megan getting shot, which I'm not quite sure I believe her getting shot anyway, but you know, she went and said that, and she said a lot of other personal things about the mother writing her raps when she was younger. And of course, if you heard Megan Thee Stallion say her mother always inspired her to do more. But Nicki Minaj took it a bit too far when she started talking about the deceased mother of Megan Thee Stallion. Now look, from what I've seen and what I know, Nicki Minaj been throwing shade at Megan Thee Stallion ever since her collaboration with Cardi B. Now, mind you, Nicki Minaj is maybe 43, 44, somewhere around that age range. And Megan Thee Stallion, if I'm not mistaken, should be like under 35, under 30, something like that. I think she's in her late 20s, if I'm not mistaken. So don't quote me on that. But at one point in time, Nicki Minaj influenced every young lady they was out besides the Beyonce fans. But let me say this, including the Beyonce fans. You feel what I'm saying? Most Nicki Minaj fans are Beyonce fans, and that's the same thing. But Can you imagine a person that you aspire to be like for his popularity? And could you imagine a person that you looked up to and got some of the trends of your childhood and so many memories attached to her songs? Somebody doing this to you, somebody that you idolized in the sense of music and the sense of the industry that you also idolize. This is a person that you idolize within that industry. To only come out and steady throw stones and throw shots and talk about this and talk about that. Like, imagine how that would feel if you trying to make your way in the game and all of this is coming in your way. Like, I don't got time for it. If I was Megan, that's what I say in my head. I don't got time for it. And what she needs to understand that the city of Houston is gonna ride for their people, regardless to whether, like, you hear some people say she not really from Houston, but Houston, she represent Houston. So just like Pimp C and Bun B wasn't from Houston, they were from Port Arthur, but they repped Houston. That's just how it is, man. They repped Houston and they just as much as Houston as anybody else. You feel me? That's why they're able to open businesses and everything else up in Houston, man. Because Houston opened their arms to Pimp C and Bun B and whoever else was in the small little country towns that was making noise. You feel what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. You will hear people say that. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear people come up with that, but that doesn't matter. She put on for Houston. That's the bottom line. And Houston gonna ride with Megan Thee Stallion. So I would say this. After all of the antics that were pulled off throughout the weekend, this past weekend, with Nicki Minaj, it's got a lot of people, even fans included, her biggest fans. You have a lot of people starting to really take a second look at her character and see that her character is very, very flawed. And to the extent that she went to talk about the deceased lady, and actually Barb's actually went to the grave site. They actually went to the grave site of the deceased mom and dropped the location and also put it on the internet to where people can see it. And I'm like, bruh, come on now. And she's not gonna come out and say nothing about this. She's not gonna come out and say, for instance, oh, nah, it's one thing we have rap beef and I don't wish nobody harm. I don't wish ill will on nobody. So I would like for all of my fans to stop anything that has to do with this or that. You feel what I'm saying? She had the power to say that, but she chose not to say that. And she's not gonna never say that, because sometimes when you start something, you could be out of control. But when a thing is out of your control, oh, that's a whole different monster. That's a whole different beast. And you gotta remember, you started all of this. So all those women, all those young ladies that had you on a beloved list, like, you falling off that list real fast. Once you reach a certain threshold in your career, a certain age, a certain maturity, a certain wisdom level, you should be trying to bring up people behind you. You should be trying to have some young ladies to mentor, because you don't want nobody to compete with you, but you're not even in the realm to compete anymore. You're over 40. You're a woman rapper, a lady rapper, right? Over 40. Show me one 40-year-old male rapper that's trying to compete with the younger rappers, that's trying to knock down all the younger rappers and make them bow down. It's not happening like that. Because once you're 40, in your 40s, past 40, you're rapping about something different. You're no longer rapping about the struggle. If you're the one that has been successful and made it and had the money and all that, You feel me? You're not rapping like the younger kids, so it's no way you should be trying to compete with them or put yourself in a level with them or even give them the time of day. You feel me? It's no way near that Megan Thee Stallion is going. Well, I don't know how her career gonna pan out, but up until this point, she can't hold a candle to Nicki Minaj. We know all the accolades, all the things that she won, all the albums she sold. You feel me? But if Nicki opened up her audience to Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion gonna grow. Megan Thee Stallion gonna get up. The only person who really benefiting more is Megan Thee Stallion. No matter how you look at it, whether it's good press, bad press, she needed this because after that Tory Lanez case, that's a whole nother situation. I think she lied. I think they all know the real truth, and they know the truth was that Tory Lanez didn't shoot that girl. But that's a different story for a different situation. You feel what I'm saying? But this could be karma for Megan, or this could be how could I say? Could be karma for Nicki Minaj. You feel what I'm saying? For all the things she did to people and said about people, and they never say anything back. And that's what was so probably pissed her off so much. She stayed on live for 3 days and never showed her face. That's sign that she's on cocaine, because cocaine have you paranoid like that. But not saying she was allegedly, but let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. You made it this far, man. Hit that like, subscribe, and hit that bell for all notifications. And I'm going to be back with Me TV 1.0. You already know, you heard me? Hit that comment section.